Hey, we're on? Is this thing working? Yes, it is. We're back. Another week of the worst year of our life, WCW Nitro in the year 2000. I'm Daniel.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Scott.
Drew.
Greg. Holy shit, we got a full house.
That's a new one.
Everywhere you look. Drew's back after you missed a few.
Yeah, like
Three, maybe.
You're off being best boy on sets, and now you're back here as our best boy.
Thanks.
Best boy in Nitro. Which, what we mean by that is, Drew, of course, watched this most recently. Breaking kayfabe for you. 3 out of the 5 of us watched this 3 weeks ago. So, I was looking through my notes, and some of them are...
Some make sense.
They're kind of rough, though. So, we're really going to rely on Drew and newcomer to the show, Greg.
We got a guest.
To...
International guest.
He drove here from Seattle.
Iceland. Or Seattle.
Just to watch 2000 Nitros.
Yes.
Seattle, Mongolia.
Yeah.
The lesser known.
It is...
the anglicized version of Ulaanbaatar.
It is Monday, March 6th, the year 2000, of the Lord's year. We are on the campus of UNC, which I made note because the Nitro party was at Duke. So,
but it's fine because those two schools totally get along.
Exactly. Some signs I made note of. Wigglestock up 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I'm missing Raw for this. Carrycox.com. There was 2 signs that said that. We did go and check it. That website is not in working function anymore.
It's not.
And I came to see Oklahoma. Now, unlucky for him, but lucky for us, there was no Oklahoma on this show.
Yeah, what happened to the head of the women's division?
I'm sure he'll be
also
back.
the women's division.
I'm
also
sure
anything.
He'll be back next week with our big... we're big fans of Rhonda Singh.
Yep.
She'll be back. Monster Ripper. Coming out to Chris Jericho's 1997 babyface music.
So weird.
Also, Nitro Girl Beef, as she was known.
Yes. That's still to come, though, Kelly. That's still to come. That's still to come. This show did start with Fit Finley and Vampiro brawling backstage, because, why not?
Get over here, man. That's how
Fit Finley, Vampire Hunter.
We were joined in the ring, first match of the night, Psychosis and Kaz Hayashi.
Which actually started out good.
Yes.
Yeah, it started out good, other than the fact that we had to listen to Juventud talk.
The most
And
unlikable
then
person.
Mark Madden refusing to refer to Psychosis as anything other than Psycho.
Yeah.
He calls him Psycho for the first 2 minutes of the match.
I wrote "Livin' La Vida Juicy." Is that something Hoovy said?
That was part of his promo. Yeah.
Topical.
I was going to say there's going to be times that I'm just going to throw out my notes and they're
And we
probably
try to
not
figure them out.
Not going to make sense.
So I watched this a week ago, and I have not the best memory. Is this when he was yelling "the juice is loose" all the time?
Yeah. Juice is loose.
Okay.
These two, they had a pretty good match. They exchanged some cool suplexes and top rope drop kicks and stuff. And then I have the artist formerly known as Prince Iakea interferes to spoil an otherwise fun opener.
Right.
Wait.
Oh, what?
Wait a minute. Interference in a WCW 2000 match?
Can you believe it?
I'm confused.
You don't say.
We do. I keep notes at the top of
Clean
how many
finishes?
times we hear the NWO theme in an evening, and how many times the Harris Brothers do their H-bomb move. I maybe should keep track of how many times matches end with just people running in.
Would you like to know how many matches on this show end with some kind of bullshit tomfuckery?
Every
single one.
That's
There
fair.
are no clean finishes.
Did Finley and Vampiro brawl their way through this match as well?
Yes, they brawl down the rampway into the ring.
Yeah.
Then Hoovy wants the match thrown out because of them brawling, and the ref's like, they haven't touched the other two guys, and then they just brawl through the ring. And then
For once, I'm on Hoovy's side. If 2 other guys have entered the ring and are being physical, maybe we scrap this one.
They both have conveniently the opposite hand broken as well.
Yep.
Yes.
So they can still punch each other.
They can still fight. Yeah.
Yes. I have Mama Luke's promo, Johnny the Bull, cheese sandwiches.
Cheese sandwiches.
Can anyone make sense of what
Someone
that
explain
means?
So
what that means.
Johnny is eating a sandwich that is apparently a cheese sandwich, while Disco's doing his business.
Like a grilled cheese?
No. It's literally
Dry?
just like...
We're talking like a slice of cheddar or like a Kraft single?
like a mozzarella?
No, I think it's...
Mozzarella.
Well, the thing
Mozzarella.
is, you can only see the bun. So it's like a nice Portuguese bun.
Okay.
And he's taking a bite out of it.
A pizzaiolo?
But you can't see what's inside.
Okay.
Are you guys surprised
Gorgonzola.
there isn't a gimmick called the Portuguese bun on Monday Nitro in the year 2000?
We're waiting. Hey, there's still a lot of year
Where's
left.
PJ Polacco?
I'd like to go back and address the fact that Gorgonzola on a Portuguese roll is a weird-ass sandwich, Drew. I don't know what you're thinking. There's no way it's
It's
Gorgonzola.
WCW 2000. Yeah, you don't know.
They can't even book a cheese sandwich right.
Yeah, let's put a big hunk of blue cheese and bread. There's your sandwich.
It's a winner of a
Hopefully,
sandwich
like
right
it's
there.
strong and dry. Like Jesus.
Anyways, the gist of the promo is that he says that until they beat the Harris brothers, he's not going to eat any more cheese sandwiches because he loves cheese sandwiches, and he can't enjoy a cheese sandwich again until he beats up the Harris brothers.
And to this day, that man has not eaten
cheese sandwich.
Yeah. But he also
Fact.
has never been able
happy.
to pee properly again after his urethra gets disconnected later on this year. We'll show that to you afterwards, Greg.
Oh,
No, I don't want to see it again.
Hours. Kelly and I are
Countdown to
leaving
urethra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like 5 months out of
I
urethra
have a
date.
feeling
So
by the time this weekend's over, I'm going to be desensitized to people being paralyzed
Oh, yeah.
and their urethras busted.
We've been doing
open.
nothing but showing Greg horrendous wrestling mishaps. Sometimes where people get paralyzed.
So as I said, Nitro Party at Duke, Nitro at UNC. That brings us to match number 2.
Can we back up those Ricky Rackman? I need
Yeah.
to say this. Some people looked at this as like a kind of D grade for his job
Because he was an MTV VJ in the 90s.
Right.
Yeah.
But he used to do Headbangers Ball.
Yeah.
But I have to say that doing Nitro parties in the year 2000 is much better than announcing new metal bands on Headbangers Ball.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said at worst a lateral move.
It is,
Yeah.
but I think he's happy because he doesn't have to announce like
Stained.
Stained and like Head PE. You know what I mean?
Shadows fall.
Yeah, this is pre-Shadows
yeah,
Fall.
it's
This is
way
pre-Shadows Fall.
Head PE, who always tricks me into thinking I'm hearing Taz's theme.
Yeah, that's fair. Ricky Rackman, I think I've already made this reference in a podcast we recorded probably months ago, but he now hosts a NASCAR podcast.
Good for him.
Not surprised whatsoever.
Yeah.
NASCAR.
Apparently he was a big wrestling fan, but he does not mention the fact that he worked for WCW. Like, he's kind of embarrassed
would
by
at
it.
that
Yeah,
time?
you don't say.
Match number 2, Big Vito versus Big Ron of the Harris Brothers.
Battle of the Bigs.
Here's my notes. I'm not
kill
going to do
that
this. Hey, I'm not going to do this for every match. I just found this very funny how these kind of strung together. 45 seconds. Harris is wrestling in dress shoes. Implant DDT. Twin Magic. Brass Knuckles. Instant replay. Finish overturned. H bombs. Security. Powder for the rent-a-cop. Harris is arrested.
What could that even mean?
I think that's kind of self-explanatory.
Oh, yeah. I remember most of that.
Yeah.
They
I
did,
did not
the
mention-
very
I did
odd
mention it
instant
was-
replay overturn.
Dan, it's much clearer than the actual match. It's
Yeah.
Sure.
storyline itself. So
I did not mention that the security guard was a colored gentleman, and that the
Can you guys
Harrises,
say colored up here?
Only.
Dan can.
Well, you were behind.
and the Harrises are noted white supremacists.
Yeah.
So, as we've mentioned many times on this podcast, so
It's because they are the most
Person of
viewed
color, Dan. Person of
team
color.
in 2000 WCW. They're on everything.
they're on every.
They
show.
are on
Multiple
every
segments, yeah.
single thing on 2000.
They are in the incarnate of WCW Nitro 2000.
They really are. Like, if you had to distill Nitro 2000
If you
into
had
a
to put
tag
it-
team,
if you had to put it
it's
to-
the
If you had
Harrises.
to put it in an avatar, it's the Harris brothers.
They are the Avatar.
Speaking of things that we saw a million times on this show, we had a flashback to last week's Thunder, where the wall chokeslammed Crowbar through a table.
Did we have
showed that?
one flashback?
They showed that, Dan?
We
Or-
we only saw it once at
or
this point.
100 flashbacks.
I think legitimately we saw it about 5 more times
Easily.
on this show. There was a David Flair promo. It's his 21st birthday.
Gotta kill him. Gotta kill the kid on his
I
birthday.
mean, basically, they just set that up to get some sympathy for him, I guess.
Yeah. Because at some point they became faces. Because they were heels when this started. And nothing changed, but now they're faces.
Yes. I made a note that I guess it went directly from the David Flair promo into the match on their entrance, where
Right.
Daphne changed her shirt.
Oh yeah.
A nice touch.
Yep. Don't know why.
Hey, you got 2 shirts.
So
wear 'em.
the Wall
case one comes
versus
down on a moonsault.
David Flair. It was basically a squash.
Yeah.
The Wall multiple body slams on the floor.
Yeah.
He basically just beat the crap out of him. Double stack tables on the floor. Took forever to set up.
Yeah, it
David made a comeback with a crowbar.
Which
He
the wall no sold.
No soul.
completely no sold and choke slammed David Flair through the 2 tables
Very gingerly.
gingerly.
As careful as he could. And, like, talked him through it as he was
Last
doing
thing
it.
you want to do is kill Nature's son.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
that time.
let Nature's son kill Nature's
Wow.
son. Oh, hey, you started high fives. There it is.
Dude.
Yikes! That's too soon, maybe. I don't know.
Too late,
It's
if
been like
anything.
5 or 6 years, but
Oof.
don't do black tar heroin, guys. That's all I gotta say.
Without Black Tar Heroin, we would have never got Charlotte, and without that, we would have never got those really gross nudie pics. So.
I mean, we might have.
Oh, Greg,
that-
I am
that-
I am about to open your
That
mind.
OD was a real butterfly effect.
How big is her penis?
Not as big as China's.
Yeah.
Moving on. So
She's got a weird pose.
immediately after the match, we have Bam Bam Bigelow confronting the wall
Oh,
backstage,
this was awful.
saying, like, "Are you trying to get over by doing this?" The wall hits him. Bam Bam flies down the stairs onto his
Oh, that
desk.
was so funny.
Oh,
I love that.
I think you're being a little generous with your term "fly down the stairs."
well, flies as well as...
Hit, turn, and flop is essentially what it was.
this is not what I envisioned
Expected?
at all.
You mean the nudes of Charlotte Flair that were released well over a year and a half ago? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
along
Well, I'm
those
not a giant pervert. I don't go trying to look at people's nudes. So.
No, but I'm talking about
And that-
they came out.
because this
And
is
therein
released for another
lies
year.
your downfall.
Because we're releasing these when the year.
I don't know what you're talking about, Drew. The year is 2018 as we're speaking, so. I know people are going to have some things to say about this match. We had what I believed was the Dog versus Evan Courageous.
Well, loosely.
Loosely.
Sort of.
It appears to have started as a handicap match, then it turned into 3-on-3, then I guess it's no DQ. The Dog is terrible. Is someone sitting on a chew toy?
Yeah, it's behind me. And
Okay, gotcha.
I think you need to bite your tongue because literally the dog is the best character ever.
So,
Man,
the Dog does do a sweet top rope power slam.
Yes.
Yes.
Which it, assisted though,
Assisted,
because
where they set him up.
Brian Knobs gets
Yeah.
him up, gets
Yeah,
Evan
yeah.
Courageous up for him.
Yeah, but like a sweet tag team. Awful long match.
Just like no, there's no rules or structure to this match. It's just brawling.
I wrote
and-
sick finish. Was the power slam
Power
a sick
slam-
finish?
power slam was the finish.
Okay, sick finish.
Sick
am I
finish.
right?
I thought it was like a splash almost.
No, like Brian Knobs,
He suplexed him up onto his shoulder.
over shoulder
The power
dog,
slam.
sitting on the top rope, and
Oh,
then he
yeah,
power
that's
slams him
right.
off.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Someone else used to do that back in the day. Oh, the Road Warriors used to do that.
Yeah.
the Road Warriors used to do that. I mean, it's not Drew. It's the Dog coming
No.
back from the grave.
Yeah,
Yeah, Al Green is here.
Spirit of Al Green.
So we had a Flair package / promo. They're setting up Luger and Sting. Flair doesn't care about his son. That's what I wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
We've got setting up for later tonight. We have Sid and Vampiro taking on what was supposed to be Jeff Jarrett and one of the Harris brothers.
Sounds like someone's
No,
got a
heavy.
case of asbestos.
But as we said earlier, the Harris brothers got arrested. Sid's giving Vampiro a bit of a pep talk. We have, because we can't have an episode of Nitro in the year 2000 without Double J, Jeff Jarrett, coming out for an in-ring
Yeah,
promo.
inflating his own ego.
I have him saying...
Don't P star him off.
what do I have? He's getting Cheap Heat, talking about how awful the girls are, how inbred the cops are. I wrote that I hate Jeff Jarrett. and then he's teaming with the Wall.
By the way, 100% fell asleep during that promo.
I'm
Clearly
not...
Dan's a slap nut.
I'm,
Yeah.
what, am I the only one who hates Jeff Jarrett?
No, I
Oh,
can't stand him.
Serious discussion. Is
yeah.
Jeff Jarrett the worst thing on these shows?
Ooh,
No.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
He might be.
I'm
Oklahoma's really bad.
Yeah.
The Harris brothers
No.
are really bad.
I'll tell Lane and Idol are the worst thing.
yeah.
Funny.
No,
But they're everything they represent is horrible.
The year 2000
like-
in general.
Yeah.
Okay, if Lane and Idol took up as much time as Jarrett, they'd be worse.
Sure. But
Like,
I'm talking about...
As it is, maybe Jarrett per capita, Lane and Idol.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I think Tank Abbott is
I'm
the
just-
worst thing.
Are you kidding me?
Tank is MVP.
Tank is in our
He
fave
started
five.
he started as number 1 in our Fave 5. He's moved to 2 because Sid is so fucking great, but he's still number 2.
Sorry. Well, I clearly am wrong.
You are too much of a fighter's fighter. We're too much of. Maybe we're looking at
fans.
this
You
with
know what? We're fans.
rose-colored glasses, but Lane and Idol find the Demon's casket backstage.
Yep.
And
Lane and Idol are such pieces of shit.
Yeah, we come back to that in a minute.
They just love saying a rat on TV.
They do.
That's
They
it.
do. That's coming up. We have Ric Flair versus Kurt Hennig. This match was okay.
It's pretty good.
But I mean, when you have I mean the match was okay, right?
Yeah.
But
It wasn't their Raw match from '93.
But
No.
it's
Yeah.
hands down the best match on the whole show.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
like on the Nitro
So
2000
it's like-
sliding scale, it was great.
Yeah, like
Flair gets heat, mentioning Duke. Mark Madden referred to this as a technical ecstasy, which
Yep.
I hope to
did.
have
Oh,
one
I
of my
remember that
matches
now.
referred to that way.
Yes.
Maybe I'll just call myself that. The technical ecstasy Daniel.
Yeah, but use the actual word ecstasy and not whatever you just
Correct,
said.
yes. Echinacea, is that what I
The
said?
technical echinacea.
technical ecstasy.
Lots of brawling. Kurt Hennig most definitely gets blown up.
Yeah, well, it is Kurt Hennig in 2000, so, you know.
But it's not Kurt Hennig in 2002.
Which is more blown up, his cardio
Yeah,
or his
which is
cheeks?
weird.
Oh,
More blown
yeah.
up,
he-
cardio
He's
or
so... Oh, yeah,
or his
he was
bloated
so
cheeks? Which
puffy.
one?
He was the
He's-
puffiest
dude.
man I've ever seen.
Like, I know you could probably just smell that guy walking in the door. He's just musky with, like, HGH
Protein
and,
farts.
and protein and, like, fucking
and
low-grade
boo-
steroids.
booze
dude.
breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flair spends the entire match working the knee.
Yeah.
Luger runs in, because why not? Hennig manages to hold him at bay. And then just
Wins
wins
clean.
wins clean with a perfect
It's
plex.
so weird.
And completely no-sells all the legwork that Flair did.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It was fine.
Nobody expected Hennig to win.
No.
We were all like, oh, that's the finish.
Yeah, Luger's running in.
Fucking A.
But
Yeah.
no. We are returned to Lane and Idol, who are now welding the demon's coffin. The demon shows up, and then they attempt to smother him with a welding blanket, basically.
Well, I think so.
Which leads to the next match.
Better than a smallpox blanket.
Lane versus our man, maybe number 3 on our Fave 5, Norman Smiley.
Norman? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will agree with you on this. Norman
He's
Smiley
fantastic.
is amazing.
Yeah. He's really good. Idol is on color, again, mentioning rats.
Yep.
Having a very in-depth conversation with Mark Madden about rats.
Like, really getting
Like,
into
what
the
rats
nitty-gritty
are,
of
like,
it.
exposing of the business
The
levels.
ins and outs.
One step
Literally.
from giving
Here's the
names.
thing.
Just one step from giving full names. Full government
First
names.
and last
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
If you're
and
gonna-
towns are from. You know
If
what
you're
I mean?
going to get rats, is there a better, like, per capita area than that, like, North Carolina
Carolina?
triad with,
Yeah.
like, NC State
Yeah.
and UNC and Duke?
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe
how
Arizona?
How many college girls you got in
good
that
spot.
league
Arizona?
there?
There might-
Arizona?
yeah. Or parts of Florida, maybe.
Arizona,
Yeah,
Florida.
Florida.
I was
Florida.
like
Florida.
Arizona, Vegas area, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like UNLV and Arizona State.
Yeah. But this is like top 5 rat hotspots.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know, but I guess pro wrestling's probably not that big, and like.
Oh, in the 80s, it was... Oh, yeah, Arizona not
Arizona,
big,
yeah.
but, like, North Carolina...
No, no,
Yeah.
I'm talking
And
about
Florida.
That's
Yeah.
what would clearly beat it. Is that whole like Eastern Coast,
Mid-Atlantic.
section. Yeah.
Mid-Atlantic
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
I mean, Memphis, I guess, is also
Yeah.
kind of... No, you don't get that, buddy. Sorry, I'm talking to Al Green.
Keep forgetting that I have to watch Mark Madden again. I can't stand looking at that fucking pig and his
He's-
name is Porco Rosso, motherfucker.
Speaking of Porco Rosso, do we think in the year 2000 did Mark Madden get rats?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yes.
Yeah,
Commentator on
He did.
TV. Oh yeah.
He did.
Well, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
clearly the one dealing blows, so of course he did, right?
That's
Like,
true.
I don't. Is Mark Madden married? I mean,
I don't know.
maybe he's like a good family man
it
from
matter?
Pittsburgh.
Maybe.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Oh, Mark Madden, I'm getting all these rats. I mean, I'm sure his rats were disgusting.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But
I am constantly impressed that a guy that fat can still find a suit that much bigger than him.
it's the same suit.
Yeah, who am I? Yeah.
Never watched
It's his traveling suit, but like he's a 2X and wears a 5X. It's amazing.
Gotta be comfortable.
Gotta be comfortable. You know what? You're there for 2 hours on TV. You want to be comfortable.
Whoever made Hawaiian shirts in that size in 2000 made millions off of Mark
Millions.
Madden. And you know what? At some point, Tony Schiavone, because he got a little chunky too, and he also used to wear Hawaiian shirts.
Well, I mean, when you hate your job, you're gonna eat every day, right?
I don't
You're gonna
think-
eat your feelings when you're Tony
Yeah.
Schiavone.
I think there are like coal miners that like their job more than Tony Schiavone likes commentating 2000
Yeah.
WCW.
If you gave them an
Especially
option to
next-
have the black lung or do Nitro 2000,
Yeah.
like
Black
every
lung.
time
Yeah.
the black lung.
Yeah, Tony has checked out.
Especially with Mark Madden.
Yeah, much as Bobby Heenan did before him.
Yes. No, we kind of got off topic. Lenny Lane sucks.
Just sucks.
straight
Oh,
up.
bad wrestler.
I would just like to point out that Lenny Lane went to the me school of diving in this match. And Norman Smiley went to the Miz school of catching because it was scary.
It's a bad combo.
Undershot a Topicon heel, hardcore.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst scoop slam ever that Norman's done. I blame Lenny Lane.
Yeah, that was
100%.
That was 100%.
Probably went up like a piece of shit. Miss Hancock, I guess, came out.
And danced.
As
she
usual.
does.
Lane and Idol fucked up. Norman Conquest for the finish.
Yeah.
Demon runs in to help Norman. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a tag team match, which is probably going to rule.
Dude, I'm hoping and praying. that
Lane Idol
next
versus
shows-
Norman and Demon.
Yeah,
I'm on board.
and I hope it's Norman dressed up as like
Yeah,
Peter
dude.
Criss or
That would be sick.
I hope they don't waste it on Thunder and we miss it.
that's possible.
might.
And then we won't be told about
And
it.
I do
'cause-
We'll know nothing about
I
it.
do believe my ideas of the greatest tag team ever will be changed instantly between the Demon and Norman Smiley in paint. If they do that, why would they not, right?
yeah.
They should.
Well,
He wore
it's
paint
WCW
once.
2000.
Norman's done the paint.
That's why they would not.
Yeah.
Here's my next sentence, and this is 2 sentences. Sid promo rules.
This is the best. Number one.
I don't remember what he said.
No.
It's probably great though.
I don't think he said anything of relevance. I think it was just him being sick.
Sid.
And they get really quiet. That's why I rule.
Sounds about right.
Wow, man.
Um,
That was
Pretty good.
Kelly. Yeah, wow.
so Tank Abbott shows up.
Number two.
He cuts a promo in the ring.
But this promo is.
I feel like Greg had issues with this
dude,
promo.
it is the worst shit.
It's real insider promo.
like
is what he wrote.
it makes like Steiner look like an order. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
an unlicensed microphone.
Also, calling it a promo is a very loose term. As much as it is a man who's awkward on camera having to speak in front of a large group of people.
Like
Sure.
I've seen
WCW
elementary
doesn't
school
wanna
debates
push
that
me.
go better. You know what I mean? Like,
The only
I've seen-
reason I tapped out is because they would fire me if I didn't, so I
Yeah,
tapped
that's-
out.
Oh yeah, it's real shooty.
Yeah.
He used the term Yahoos.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, maybe
Yep.
referring to the fans. I'm not
Yep.
sure.
Or Mr. Serious.
Sure.
Yep.
What's he up to? Is he alive? Someone get on a Google machine. Is Yahoo Serious alive in the year 2018?
Andrew. Look it up.
What if?
Look it up.
But what if he's alive as of recording time, but he's
no.
when this airs?
Then I believe we will have cursed him.
R.I.P. Yahoo Serious.
R.I.P.
Laparca enters. Tank KOs him. Ming shows up.
Laparca deserves
Oh, Meng wants to fight him.
They have a melee.
Meng wants to fight, yeah.
Uh,
They'll probably waste that
I
on
have
Thunder, too.
J.J. Dillon shows up and yells out, 60 days, no pay!
Yeah, like throwing it in his face too, like 60, no pay, 60,
This
no
might be where I
pay.
fell asleep.
Yeah.
He told him in both language and sign language.
Yahoo Serious?
Yeah.
Still alive.
Sick?
64 years old.
Wow. Wow. Al Green, can you believe that Yahoo Serious is still alive?
Rough.
Good comedic timing. Scott,
Hey.
what can you tell me
Oh, probably nothing, but go on.
about strapation and, more importantly, the classic Hulk Hogan Yappa
Oh, it's the Yappa Pie.
What am I? Did I miss this part?
There was the Hogan promo with the strap.
The strap.
Oh, that's and he had two of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Give me the
The regular strap, and
Brother
then
Jimmy.
also a very similar strap.
but red.
But
I
red.
remember this now. Yeah.
There was strapation. That
He
was,
did say strapation. Yeah.
Covered in
I
sweat.
remember this now.
yeah. Yeah, it's very
Clearly not recorded at a show. Clearly recorded in someone's basement.
Paul Heyman's.
No, it was like in a
I don't know. It was a pretty nice soundstage, I think.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
unless someone's got a sweet, like, blue,
Well, was
like,
it-
green
was-
screen set up
was
in.
It, was it at the soundstage of Thunder in Paradise?
Yeah.
Could have been.
Yeah,
Could have been.
possibly.
That was
Still,
one of the
still there,
things.
hanging on to that. Maybe, hoping for another season in the year 2000.
Another season of TIP.
So I think that kind of sums it up.
Yep.
Match 7.
If any of you have ever watched Botchamania, you've seen it.
Yes. And us yelling incoherently at a cell phone for the last 2 minutes basically summed it up. So,
Yeah.
Match 7, we have Billy Kidman versus Stevie Ray.
Oh yeah, that's a match.
Some quick pre-show notes. I have Kidman wearing pants.
Oh yeah.
Also, Tori's boobs.
Now we've talked about this a bunch. Greg, did you notice that nobody in WCW 2000 wears wrestling gear?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
They're all wearing street clothes.
Well, hold on.
Like Harris's...
Let me think about this.
The Wall.
Let me think about... No, Hoovy wasn't.
Norman.
Hoovy wasn't.
Holy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Demon kind of.
I guess that's wrestling gear. I don't know.
I thought Big T comes out like in wrestling gear.
Big T and Stevie Ray both are wrestling in singlets.
Yeah.
Wrestling in like
But that's a good segue to my favorite. One of my favorite things on the show was Cass's 4x4.
Cassius, yeah.
Yeah, his oversized pleated tapered pants
He looks amazing.
with a belt that's like cinched in so hard. that it's cinched, and his body type, and then a athletic shirt at the time tucked in with those.
He's going for that real, like, great tapered look that all the men had in that time.
But his
like,
body
don't
type-
work out the middle of your body, so this part is normal,
Right.
but your legs are huge, and your upper body is
You're
so
like
big
trapped
that your
around.
arms can't go down, so
But
you
the
stand
thing
like
was,
you're
it
a
was like-
giant T.
No, even with his body type,
Big
though,
T,
like
big
his
T.
body type is like. I can see his fashion sense says yes, but his body type says please don't do this. Please don't. Like, and where is there? Like, they have to have like a costumer, right? That's going. Like,
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you might be
That's
overestimating.
a lot of money to
Like,
have to pay somebody.
I know it's a multi-million dollar company
They do
on
spend a lot of
television.
money on pointless things. but-
Yeah,
Like-
so, yeah.
I mean, I know this is. It's so. I can't even explain this. Like, if you listen to this, go like view this and see what I'm talking about because. I mean, I'm being real snarky here, clearly, but Jesus Christ, dude, it's like the worst fashion choice probably ever.
Did he also have a leather Kangol hat?
I don't know.
No, he did have. He,
Not this time.
Did
Yeah.
he?
I think
No,
no,
previously he's
I think
definitely-
If he did, my eyes were not
I
there.
think he did.
There were other more pressing matters.
His nether regions were all sorts of fucked up, man. Like, I don't know how to explain this. And like, he did have sunglasses on, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. I've got Big T and Cassius walking tall.
Yep.
Walking real big. I guess this kind of led to a 2-on-1 beatdown, probably Big T and Stevie Ray on Kidman.
Yeah.
What happened was they come down for it to be a singles.
Yeah.
When Kidman gets in the ring, he gets on the mic and it begins to say, I thought that this would happen, so I got myself a partner, and my partner, and cut him off, beat him down.
Yeah.
They just beat him down, and then Booker's music plays, and Booker makes a beeline to the ring.
Booker saves, cleans house. I have Harlem Heat 2000 go up like dog shit for Booker's moves.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that one of the Spinebusters?
Yeah.
That was one of the Spinebusters, and then Booker tries to give him a side suplex,
Yeah.
and T doesn't jump.
The bookend.
Oh, the bookend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess your tailbone is still a part of your spine, right? If you sit down, it's still a
So
spine
technically,
buster.
part of your spine is busted
Yeah.
by taking that move like shit.
And then I wrote Big T managed to get gassed in this segment.
Yeah, he did.
Big surprise.
Not even in the
Because he
match.
picked up a microphone?
Yes. We have a real, I don't know, I find him to be like a weak spot in WCW 2000.
Which is saying something.
Dustin Rhodes. I really don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
enjoy him.
Well, the heel turn for no reason
Yes.
didn't help matters.
No.
Was this that weird promo with the chicken?
Yes, it
Yes.
was.
Yes, and with Terry Funk.
We were discussing this in the car.
Terry
on the way
Funk
over.
throwing out his 1930s insults.
Yeah.
Which, like,
You little livered
yellow
yellow
neck, Dorcas, Dinkus,
I believe-
Dingo face.
He referred to Dustin as having a similar butt to his father.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. He had a chicken in a diaper and a
Yeah,
garbage
meet your
bag.
brother. And we're like, does he have a fetus in it?
baby Cody.
And then there was a real bad pile driver in there. I think I'm guessing Terry on Dustin or other way around.
No,
Could be either way.
No, I think
It was
Dustin
Dustin
on
on
Terry.
Terry. And then there's a bunch of shaking out raw chicken around in a diaper. And
That's right. And then everyone afterwards had to
Work in a
wrestle
salmonella.
yeah.
It's like Terry's is like Terry Funk's Terry Funk, but then like I feel like Dustin Rhodes' gimmick is like a modernized, overdone Terry Funk,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where he's trying to be like
I'm an outlaw.
right, and his like accent is really overdone.
Yeah.
And it's like, and he's trying to do like all these kind of like Texas terms of like being a badass, and it's
Yeah.
just not going over well. And just like me talking right now is not going over well. I'm trying to explain it.
Dustin Rhodes, edgy cowboy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I missed. There was
Midnight Cowboy?
at some point in there. Oh, sorry. Is Dustin Rhodes also rated X? Is
Yeah,
that
he's Midnight
First
Cowboy.
rated X movie.
Still the same outfit
No.
as 7.
First rated
Over
X movie
face
to be nominated
Right?
for an Oscar.
Wasn't it still the same outfit as 7, but with no face paint?
It was a little different. It was
It was
very
close.
similar.
It was
very
close
similar.
for sure.
This outfit was very close. It was like all leather.
Yeah.
Previously, he's done like leather pants with like a tank top, but like
Yeah.
because he was just talking, he didn't have to,
Yeah.
wear reasonable gear.
Had,
Gear it up.
had his formal cowboy wear.
Prior to this, there was a Jeff Jarrett wall promo where they had kind of a meeting of the minds in the back. I wrote that it was in a black box theater somewhere.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh,
real,
it was.
like,
It's
Art Nouveau.
pure black, right?
Yeah.
And there's a couch.
There was
Yeah.
a couch, but it was like.
But the background is
Yeah.
just
And the
yeah.
old girl sitting there, right?
Yes.
Yes. Which brings us to our main event: Jeff Jarrett and the Wall versus Sid and Vampiro.
A main event anywhere in the country.
Wait, hold on. But doesn't Jeff Jarrett come out and cut another promo before the
Yes.
main event?
Yeah,
Yeah.
brother's got to talk.
Yeah, he got the promo
Where he pretends like he's going to let the lady stay out there, but...
and then he kicks.
Oh,
the
it's
ass.
just to get heat. It's just to get heat.
Yeah.
He does that every week.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Priscilla Pound Town and Hooters McGavin.
I wish that was their name.
I believe it's Medeja.
Yes, and Major Guns.
Tyleen Buck.
Buck.
And
It's Paula Poundshock, I think.
Poundstone?
It's not Paula
Oh,
Poundstone.
man, that was... Well, that would be a
Those-
turn, wouldn't it?
those
Have
shoulder
Paul Poundstone
pads.
on the NWO girls?
Yeah.
At Paula Poundstone diddle some kids backstage.
Yeah.
I
Allegedly.
don't think that was alleged.
I think she did
think
it.
that happened,
I
yeah.
think she
Oh
did.
yeah, she's a kid diddler.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no
She
idea.
was all over like
A
the
kid-
new Hollywood squares,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She adopted. She was an adoptive mother, so she was adopting kids and like
she's
fostering
fucking her
them
sons?
and then diddling them.
Not a real
Dude, her and
sense.
Marty Jannetty should go adopt kids together.
Like
That's a pair.
that's real topical, especially considering Marty Jannetty just married his former daughter.
That's real daughter. It's fine. Kill that
Hey,
dog.
the dog. Hey, we're done talking to
Hey,
you about your segment.
Master
buddy.
Blaster Steel. Shut the fuck up.
This match was not great. It was okay.
You don't
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, there was a lot of brawling. There was a mid-brawl fist bump where Sid.
Yes,
Like,
Sid
yes,
Vampiro.
yes.
Oh no,
It was a kid. It was a kid in the
the
first
crowd.
row. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
like,
Why
yeah,
are
go
you keeping
Sid.
track of that, too? Sid Vicious...
Oh, because we love the fist bumps.
No, but keep track of them, too. How many does
Oh,
it?
I should keep track of this.
We have
There's-
like
we did
we
do
do
that.
while we're watching.
There- there's
we have
an
written
awesome
down.
before the match, right before they cut to commercial. Before the match is Sid like walking around the corner. He's like, "Oh yeah!" He's like, "Let's go!" And then Vampiro like kind of meets him at an intersection. He goes, "Vampiro, we got this tonight!" And then they like put a commercial. It was
I
awesome.
hope the sound of you pounding your chest
Yeah,
showed
me
up
too,
on that
yeah.
microphone. That was really good.
Man, you guys are all really good at Sid Vicious.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we love
and they're
Sid.
all, the thing is, they're all different, but they're all really good.
Sid is my hero.
There was a bad ref bump. There was a guitar shot. Big surprise.
You don't say.
The wall chokeslammed and pinned Sid.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say clean. There was a guitar shot before that.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotta love having two big men on your show who both have to use the same
Do you think?
finish.
Are we gonna get a Sid and wall match next week?
Or it's on Thunder.
Oh, hopefully it's on Thunder. I really hope.
There's some stuff we really
Where's the
want to be
Berliner?
on Thunder,
Where's the
and some
Berliner at
stuff.
this time?
Berlin? Well, he's
So the wall debuted with Berlin,
Right.
Yeah.
And then Berlin got hurt real quick into his run. That was late '99.
Also,
Yeah,
also
okay.
because no one would put.
Sorry,
him
you're
over.
catching me up because I am not. I mean,
You've
like,
just watched this one.
I've just watched this one, so I haven't
watched.
watched anything else in
Yeah.
2000
But
because
also nobody. Would,
I don't want to kill myself.
Nobody would put Berlin over.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's one reason why he's.
But
wait,
he did get hurt, and I think
Yeah.
he retired. I don't think he ever
No,
came
he
back.
came. He
I
came
think
back,
he came back
They were doing the
as
Boogie Nights.
came back as Alex Wright,
but looked like Berlin.
and
the
looked like
the
Berlin.
Boogie Nights,
Boogie Nights was
pre
before.
Berlin.
Okay, but
Yeah,
him
but
and
I think he did
him and-
come
him
back
and
as Alex Wright,
Yeah.
but still looked like
with the
Berlin.
black mohawk?
With
black
like
mohawk,
the techno punk,
Yeah.
whatever.
So
And the-
let's
and the
take,
dance.
let's
FDA.
take my two shit gimmicks and put them together and see how many people still hate me.
Absolutely.
Really into industrial music. Anyways, and then the wall
what the kid-
chokeslam Vampiro on the apron. I can't remember
Yeah.
if that was gross or not.
He
People who
took
watched
it
it
like
was-
he took it on his hip.
Yeah, I think on his hip,
Right.
or his shoulder and his hip, like he
And that's
bitched out.
how the show ended. So,
Yeah.
not the greatest,
No, not the worst.
not the worst,
We've had worse.
kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Just like this podcast. Actually, this is a pretty quick one for us. Hope you enjoyed it. That's
yeah, good for us.
We're way ahead of schedule.
Just to be clear, they did reunite as the Boogie Nights
In 2000.
when Disco changed his name to DISQO,
SQO. I didn't know.
and then
that.
and then they were like vaguely managed by Conan.
Hey, stop spoiling later on this year.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Because
Man-
Disco also joins the Filthy Animals later this year, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, unless that was earlier.
No, I'm pretty sure that is between his current run.
Because are the Filthy Animals still a thing in 2000?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure I saw them live in 2000.
But it's just
as Filthy
Kidman,
Animals.
right?
No, but like
Ray?
with Ray
Yeah.
and I think Hoovy joins.
Where's
Huh.
Ray at this point?
I'm
Knee
assuming getting a new
Yeah,
knee.
probably.
Oh no, is he in the E at this time?
No.
No,
No,
he
not
didn't
till
go to the E.
He was WCW till the end.
Yeah.
Right, but the
Then he was the Ian 03.
O2.
right, okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
Probably.
We're assuming knee.
Seventh knee surgery?
he probably hopped off a curb and needed knee surgery.
Yeah, and
That's-
tore his ACL, MCL, and PCL.
yes, that sounds about right. So, anyways, till next week, another horrible week and a horrible year. We will. I don't have a thing we sign off.
Don't have a
with.
sign off. We're gonna need to work on that. It's okay. We've only done like 10.
Tune in next week!